around in Boulder, baby. Bounce around in Boulder. Bounce around in Boulder. Easky. Run them lights up. Ooh, they already in the chats going crazy right now. They're already in the chats going crazy right now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, now it's time for your main event. Coming to you live and direct. Easky whiskey. Twitter is on fire. Yes, indeed. This thing is turning up, man. Right now, it's official. Like a gangster with a pistol or a referee with a whistle. Shouts out to everybody in the chat right now. You already know what it is. You tuned into the one and only BiggDoggChico, Chico to the C in the place to be. Oh, nah. We in the building. We came home to you, Chico, to share the good news. That's what I'm talking about. Come on home. Round them on up, and come on home. Come on up in this thing. Easky. Let me know where y'all checking in from, baby. Run them lights up. Run them lights up. Run them lights up. It's time to run them lights up. Run them lights up. Run them lights up. Run them lights up. It's time to run them lights up. Say in Bucky we trust. Easky. Run them lights up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Say Aaron Butler next. Omaha, Nebraska in the building. Let's go ahead and get these shout outs in before I even come on camera. Get these shout outs in, baby. Legendary. Let's get to 500 people up in this thing right now. It's official. The big fella coming to you live and direct. Back in effect. It's up in this thing, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Run them lights up. Said Coach Prime is a genius. No, you ain't got to sign the date, dog. Just sign on the last date, dog. Let everybody speculate, say what they're going to say. We're going to keep these receipts. Athens, Georgia checking in. JK, what's happening, baby? We're going to keep these receipts. Let everybody say what they're going to say the whole time. You know what I'm talking about? And we're just going to keep these receipts. We don't have to sign on this. Dog, we're going to let everybody else sign, dog. What's the last day we got to sign NCAA? Okay, Friday at what time? 5 o'clock? All right, bet. Dog, sign at 4:49. Matter of fact, sign at 4:21. 4:21, dog. I'm going to call you big time. I'm going to get on the show with Stephen A. Smith, and I'm going to give you a new nickname. It's called Big Time, and I'm giving it to you on Stephen A. Smith show. Yes, indeed. The Great Wall of Colorado. Calabasas in the building. Aurora, Colorado up in this thing. You already know what it is. Let's get it in. Brooklyn Zoo. Hey, Alabama up in here, baby. The 2-7. Boulder in the house. All right. Houston, Texas. Put your H's up. Hey, put your H's up, baby. Brooklyn, Venice Beach, California, VA, Beach in the house. Well played. Texarkana, Texas in the building. Prime dubbed him big time, Jordan Seaton. That means more than a small upfront bag. Coach Prime has set him up for a lifetime bag. You see them up in there. I'm going to share the footage with you, too. You see them in there shopping in Miami. It's probably, hey, man, you wait till Friday, you'll run up a bag. We can go shopping before you even come to Boulder. We'll get you so much ice. You'll be good to go. Let's go shopping, dog. Let's go get whatever you want. It could have easily been a business move. Right? Let me come on camera for you guys. It could have easily been a business move if you really, really look at it. Whatever, they could have called somebody in Miami and said, listen, man, we're going shopping in Miami, right? Who going shopping? Shador Sanders and the hottest person on Twitter right now, on social media right now. Everybody's looking at him, Jordan Seaton. We're looking to go shopping in Miami. We can go to any store in the world, dog. We can go to any store in the world now. We can come to your store, and we can let you get a little cameo. Look, I like that detail right there. We can let you get a little cameo, and you can say, you know, basically, hey, man, congratulations for signing with Colorado, as he did at his store. You feel me? So with the big fella signed, I'm going to show y'all that footage too. I think it was on his page, as a matter of fact. With the big fella signed, oh, man, that gives the boys a formidable offensive line, something to work with. Here we go right here if you haven't seen it. Turn me up in the headphones.
All right, right? Snap it.
Running lights up.
I know where I can wear that. By the way, Austin, I appreciate you. Congrats on signing with Colorado. Let's go. Let's go, Bus. We coming.
Testing 1, 2. Sorry for the delays. Let's get back right. Let's get back right with the good news. With the good news, like the church up in this thing. If you're going to church this weekend, let me see. If you're going to church this weekend, put an amen up in the comment section. Yes, indeed. Get this back up on screen for you guys. So I want to share this with you. I want y'all to see this also. Bow. 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 Yes, sir. Amen. That's what I'm talking about. Legendary. We back up in here. 5-star offensive lineman. Jordan Seaton confirms he'll be signing with Deion Sanders in Colorado. Of course he will. After a ton of speculation about where Jordan Seaton will end up, the 5-star offensive lineman will sign with Colorado. The blue chip recruit from IMG Academy in Florida is the top ranked for his position in the country. He visited several major programs and received a lot of attention over the past 3 weeks, but decided to stay in Boulder with Deion Sanders. In this Instagram video, with both Jordan and Shedeur Sanders cleared up about any doubt about the subject. Let me see if we can play it right here.
That's a fit. Yeah, that's all right, right? Snap it. I know where I can wear that. That's a fit.
Like this guy's store, whoever store this is, I'm sure they probably tagged it. And so with the store being there and wherever with them being at the store and they tagging them, man, that could be a money move right there. You talking about NIL. We can make a money move right here, dog. Hey man, we come into the store. We can go shop anywhere in Miami we want to shop at. And we can come to your store. You can say what you want to say on camera. And we can get paid right now. There's other store talking about 500,000. How much you talking? Man, I'll give you 501,000. You come to my store and announce it. He's like, it's bright as hell. You come to my store and announce it. I'll pay you to come to my store and announce it. Just make sure you tag me in the video. You right? You see what I'm saying? That's
all right, right? Snap it. I know where I can wear that. By the way, Austin, I appreciate you. Congrats on signing with Colorado. Let's go. Let's go, Bus. We coming.
And got Shiggity in there. Let's go, Bus. We coming. Look at Boo Carter. Boo Carter in the comments. Let's go, Bus. We coming. What y'all got to say about that? Put it in y'all comments. Put it in the comments. Boss man, by the way. Boss man, by the way, congratulations on signing with Colorado. And it's official, like a ref with a whip. The big fella is coming to Boulder where it's colder. Now I'm going to get to these comments and see what y'all got to say about this now. All the haters got to say now. We're not even worried. We're not even worried, big dog. There you go. My dog then got signed. All right, let me get to these comments right quick now. Is my audio good now? Audio good? Okay. Audio okay? Let me know in the comments. I've been storming out here in Hawaii, but should be good. His confidence matches his coach. I think so too. I like that. I like the big fella. I like like Coach Prime said on Stephen A. Smith. So the man is articulate. And we got my cousin too, Cash Cleveland signed. He's from IMG Academy as an offensive lineman. Let me make sure I show that too. Did they show it on this page or they showed it on the other page? Probably on the other page. Let me see. Cash. Just in case you didn't know, Big Cash committed. Offensive lineman from IMG Academy. Center. So we're getting solidified in that spot. We're getting solidified in that spot of offensive line for shiggity for show. You know what I'm saying? This is amazing. Now I can get my theme music in the background or something going in the background because I had to sort out these kinks and stuff that's going on. But Jordan Seaton official now, and the Hot Boys are back in town. Coach Prime and them. Coach Prime and them call them the Hot Boys. Coach Prime gave them a nickname, called them Big Time. I like that. So just get ready for more, man. Get ready for more. The big dogs are now in the building. Everything is aligned. If you're talking about the offensive line now, I would say Jordan Seaton. And also, I think a move will be to put Connor at left tackle also. David Connor, good pass blocking guy. I can show you his page also. I think you put David Connor at left tackle and let him compete with Jordan Seaton, because David is a natural. He's a natural pass blocker, right? I think he shared it on his story. Look at him at left tackle right here at Florida. He's on the roster right now coming off that pec injury. Can you guys see that? He's coming off that pec injury, and I think he's going to be a good left tackle also. What y'all think about David Connor at left tackle? I don't mean to show that. I don't know what that is, but check him out. Him and Seaton at left tackle competing. Now you move inside to left guard, right? Where are you going to go left guard at? I'm going to look. I'll pull up one of the guys. Let you guys see this. If I'm going to the left guard now, I got Connor and Seaton at left tackle. If I go inside the left guard now, I'm looking at Tyler Brown is there, but I also like Khalil Benson at guard, whether it's left or right, or at left or right guard, you got Big Tyler Johnson at left or right guard, with Tyler Brown at the center position, Tyler Johnson at left or right guard, Benson at left or right guard. Now, who's going to be your right tackle? That's the question. Who's going to be your right tackle? Is that Justin Mayers? Ryan said Justin Mayers was a hot commodity once he hit the transfer portal, quickly drawing in 17 offers, including 11 Power 5 offers. He played in a total of 1,700 snaps, over 1,700 snaps at the collegiate level at UTEP. The Texas native graded out at 77.9 as a starter in all 12 games at left guard this past season. So maybe he can be the left guard. And Benson, who I think plays some right tackle, can be your right tackle. So now you got Mayers at the left guard. Bam. Tyler Brown at center. Big Tyler Johnson at right guard. And then Benson at right tackle. And a lot of competition on that offensive line now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, Seaton at the left tackle, fill out the rest. Well, yeah, you got David Connor competing with him now at left tackle, I would say, because Connor was a right guard, but I see him posting at left tackle, so I think he's showing something that maybe he's saying, and maybe I got a little word saying, possibly, that I should think of the competition on the offensive line as such. Right tackle, newcomer. Right guard, that's solidified because you got a big body there with Johnson. Center, you know it's going to be Walker or Brown, and Zelinskis is there. Left guard, you got Tyler Brown and Mayers there coming over from UTEP with a lot of experience. All of these guys have a lot of experience and former starters with graded out as being pro players, draftable players. So look out for that offensive line to be much improved in a major way, and that's a breakdown of it right there. If got any questions, let me know. I'm gonna answer also. Let me see if I got this on too. Got to make sure I get. There you go. I got it on now. Let me see. Cookie Crunch said exciting. Yes, I'm just glad we got a good problem on the O-line. Exactly. Awesome development. People talking about they can't develop. They can't develop. Well, there you go. What about Washington? Then you got Big Xavier on Washington at the right tackle competing with Khalil Benson, right? Hank Zelinskis is strong. He's strong. He's at the center position. Who else? Name somebody else. McCrimmon, he hit the transfer portal. He's out of there. Got a couple of other guys coming back too, but that'll be the competition right there, I think. And I think even if we add another, we got Kareem Harden played right guard last year also. So I apologize for calling you a hater. We're just trying to promote positive energy over here. Hey, guys, in the moderations also, all y'all moderators out there, don't be blocking nobody and stuff for their comments. Let me see it first, and then I'll say, block that. Some of it, let me see it first. Some of them, they say, y'all be too hard on them. Don't be too hard on them. Don't be too hard. I know y'all be good. Don't be going too hard on them, though. Let me see. Chico is quiet out here on Hater Drive. Quiet on Hater Drive. I like that. I'm going to use that one, Damian Beckford. It's quiet on Hater Drive. 09, right tackle, Khalil Benson. Right guard, Justin Mayers. Center, Tyler Brown. Left tackle, Seaton. Left guard, Tyler. That's the young index. Okay, I like that. I like Tyler Johnson. I just usually like my strongest guard to be on the right side, but Tyler Johnson, if he's more comfortable at the left guard position, let him play there. Okay, that's cool. And then Mayers can play the right guard. So either or. But I know Mayers played a lot at left guard at UTEP. So whichever one they're comfortable with, let them go there and let them fight it out. But we got a good problem to have. Savion Washington was not good at all, too slow. We'll see how he develops. We know when he's fully healthy this spring. That's a competition to be had, though. Who all do we have for D-line besides Okunlola? I could pull it up right here. I guess we can just look at the ones that they've posted. On the D-line, you got Eric Brantley, defensive line out of Valdosta High School. He's coming over. He's signed, sealed, delivered, ready to go. Hold on. I don't have the roster and their bio right in front of me, but I will go back to the offensive line saying in the end, Seaton did start this from the buffzone.com. Seaton said on Undisputed, you got to believe in Coach Prime, Seaton said. Having the opportunity to play with somebody who done it at the highest level, gold jacket level, people saying they don't care about the gold jacket. Well, he just said it right there. Very few can say that they did that. I've got 2 Heisman Trophy candidates, Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. They're amazing. You know how they go. So why would you not want to come join that? And that's what he did. He wanted to come join greatness and be legendary, as Shedeur would say. So Cam Michael, athlete. Terrell Timmons, wide receiver. Brandon Davis Swain is a defensive lineman out of West Bloomfield High School. He was highly sought after out of Michigan. He's a big-time get for Colorado. All the guys they got from high school are high-quality guys. And here's one of them right here. I think he had over 25 offers or so. Then you got the tight end coming over from Cincinnati. He started a bunch of games, was productive. Draylon Miller, one of the top guys out of Texas at the wide receiver position, Silsbee, Texas, from high school, 4-star kid. Then Anquan Barnes on that defensive line. So my defensive front, okay, I guess if you was asking my defensive front would look like, my defensive front would look like as of right now. This is just me speaking out the top of my head. Speaking out the top of my head. What we needed to add was big, strong, tough defensive lineman up the middle that can get off blocks. If you were looking at Madden rating, you would look at the block shedding right here and hope that the block shedding is as high as it can be for your defensive lineman. If you're playing NCAA football, look for the block shedding, the BSH, I think they have it marked as. Look for the block shedding rating and the acceleration rating. That's what you want to look for, and the strength rating. I appreciate the super chat just came through. Now it's time to lock in what they thought exactly. Time to eat right and get right. Shout out to All Business Dino. Shout out to Bad Juju for the 199. What about Washington? Yeah, Savion. He'll be competing at that right tackle position for Shiggity. So in that middle, yes, you said it right there. And Quinn and McNeil in the middle with rotate and new D ends. I like and Quinn in the middle along with McNeil. You guys are going to be surprised with the 5'11", 295-pound bully, big bully out there. What they call him, the block bully. With my guy, Big Dozy. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it too. We'll have Big Dozy out there. We got Bishop Thomas in the middle. You know, I think you got Dozy out there as a starter along with Anquan Barnes or Amari McNeil. That's who I like on first down. You know what I'm saying? That's who I like on first down. Surfer Boy said, congrats to Big Chico and the Buff Nation. Oh, now. Appreciate you. Trevor Woods is in pre-season water. Water Boy All-American. Man, y'all better get up off my dog Trevor Woods. Making them early picks in the season. Big time plays. But yeah, my dog Chidozie. I can't, that's not how you spell his name right there. That's not how you spell it. I'll pull it up and show it to you. This is, I got to look at it to pronounce it sometimes. I got to hear him sometimes say it too. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get it right, though. I got his dad actually coming on for our prime parents. We're going to film that tomorrow. Let me make sure. Let me get the right time. We're going to film that tomorrow. I should have Director of Player Personnel, Corey Phillips, hopping on here at some point to discuss what went on. Shouts out to Shamlocks and Denver Sports Betting. Yeah, I should have. We're gonna do. Oh yeah, my dog Chidozie Wakwo. Damn, Nakwo. I gotta get it right. Nakwo. I gotta get it right. But tomorrow is cool. 6 p.m. here, but still cutting. Yeah, we're gonna definitely get. Okay, we're gonna definitely get his dad on. His dad owns a salon. We're gonna get him on after they close out there. We'll go with it like that. Yeah, then we got Big Wiggins from LSU on that D-line. Man. Shout out to the super chat. We need more speed, and we still have the commit from UConn for the offensive line. Yep, we got Yakiri Walker on the offensive line at center to compete with Tyler Brown, I think, and Hank Zelinskis. So I think that'll be nice. On that D-line, though, I think we filled a couple of gaps along that D-line with Anquan Barnes. Right? 6'5", 315. And then you bring in a veteran. He's a young guy that was recruited by Charles Kelly. Then you bring in a veteran guy with multiple years starting for Houston in Chidozie Nakwo. I hate to say people's name wrong and pronounce it wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just going to call him Dozy right now. I'm going to call him the block bully right now. All right? That's good enough. I'm sure he'll like that. Block bully. Y'all know what I'm talking about right here, Dozy. So with the block bully out there, he's great on first and second down, in my opinion, against the run. Boom, put him out there. Amari McNeil, great on second to third down, against the run and pass. He's more of a hybrid guy. Put him out there. Who else? Bishop Thomas. You got him. Put him out there. Shane Coates. All these guys now can be spelled, and they can be out on the field in peak condition and not having to be tired out there on the football field. But that's the defensive line. We're going to cover that a lot more. Calabasas in the building, flexing those chains they doing down there in Miami or in Florida, Shedeur Sanders and them. Let me see. Who do we play first? I'll get to that. Bishop has soft hands, and I think should be a tight end. Ooh, if they really concentrated with him at tight end, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Say Houston will play tight end. I wonder then we also got, like I said, Cash Cleveland also to compete at the center position. Chico, how could I reach you off line, fam? It's urgent on God. Holla at me. Inbox me on Instagram. BiggDoggChico on Instagram. BiggDoggDogg right there at the bottom of the screen. Inbox me. All the information right there on the bottom of the screen. If you got Facebook, inbox that on the bottom of the screen. If you got Instagram, inbox me at the bottom of the screen, and we'll get to it. North Dakota up first. Yeah, the Pittsburgh transfer, Okunlola, is that defensive end also. My dog Chidozie Nwankwo. If I get it right, Chidozie Nwankwo. Oh, there we go. Chidozie Nwankwo. I like that. Thank you for the pronunciation, Chidozie Nwankwo. I knew the N was silent. I knew I was saying it the other night, but I just got up this morning and decided to butcher it. My dog Chidozie Nwankwo. I got it now, the big fella. I'll introduce and I'll be interviewing his pops tomorrow on Prime Parents, so I'll get the correct pronunciation right there. I know he has some Nigerian background, if I'm not mistaken, West African background. So we'll talk about all of that. Also, you guys will get to know the big fella up the middle, Chidozie Nwankwo. There's Yakiri Walker right there, the center, coming over from UConn. Former starter like Coach Prime bringing over. There's Big Swain right there. And then there's the big man in the middle. Call him Big Time. Just call him Big Time if you don't know. If we have this Louis print on the side of our pants this year, man, that's going to go hard. If we have that Louis print like in the numbers, that's going to go hard. Have that Louis print like on the sleeves, that's going to go hard body. Iski. What are we talking about? They didn't think it was going to happen. Well, let me get to some of these comments because I know y'all talking in the chat right now. Shout out to buffzone.com. Seaton's IMG teammate Cash Cleveland announced his commitment to CU on Friday also. Cleveland's IMG starting center will come to CU as a preferred walk-on. Earlier this week, Buffs offensive lineman Jeremiah McCrimmon put his name in the transfer portal. McCrimmon joined CU last year from Coahoma, Mississippi Community College, and did not appear in any games with the Buffs. Shouts out and best wishes to my dog Jeremiah McCrimmon. You saw him on the Quick Hits. If you want to see his interview, check that out. It's still on my page, and get to it like that. Number one recruiting class as far as transfer portal goes. Hit me on. I see you right there. Hit me. Who that? Saints. Shout out to you, Saints. Hit me right there, right down below. All right. Here we go. More footage that I need to share. I'll go right here. Oh, shout out to this big offensive lineman, also big Phillip Houston. Can't forget about Houston out there. That's what I think people were saying. Can't forget about him. He coming over from, I think it was, what was it, UNI? Happy holiday season. Whoop-dee-doo. Hey, that Coach Prime episode, man, be having me crunk body. I'll be ready to play ball, though, watching that Coach Prime. For real, I'll be ready to play. Shout out to Big Seaton, man. He's that guy I was looking for. He's the big tackle that you're looking for. Smaller ankles, not big, slow ankles. Nice feet, long arms, big hands, strong at the point of attack. Can really set that edge at that left tackle position and protect the backside of Shedeur Sanders, the blind side, should I say, of Shedeur Sanders. Here we go. We got what, 1,100 people up in here? How many likes do we have, Bob? How many likes do we have up in this thing? Huh? Is it time to set it off? What? How many likes do we have up in? Let me go to my live right now. I haven't even been on live right here to where it shows how many likes you have. Let me go to my YouTube right now. We're live on both YouTube channels. If you haven't subscribed or liked yet to the Coach Prime in Colorado YouTube, that is I, myself. Yes, I'm live on that too. I appreciate it. Hit the like button, hit them hearts right there. You can hit the hearts and run them hearts up. That's free. One time for your mind. We got 1,100 people up in here. How many likes do we have? 284 likes. Goodness gracious. Run them likes up. I'm like, I shouldn't share anything else until you run them likes up. Chico, Bucky said, Bucky and Jordan look like Suge and Tupac. Right. Yeah, I did say that, huh? That was just a live reaction right there. I did. Should I show that? I think everybody should have seen it. If they haven't seen it already, run that like up too. Run them likes up also. I'm gonna pull it up right here. I think I shared it as a video, right? So if nobody have, if you haven't seen this video, copy. I can share it with you right now. Wow, you already know what it is. BiggDoggChico back up in the thing once again. And people keep, hey, what's the update? What's the update? We still waiting on Jordan. What's the deal? If he don't come, we don't want him. If he's not here now, we don't want him. Well, there's the big fella in that thing like Suge Knight, Deion looking like Tupac. Easy. Death Row is back, baby. And it's going down in a major way. You feel me? Shout out to Well Off Media, Deion Sanders Jr., Big Jordan Seaton. Yes, he is riding with Deion Sanders Jr. I don't know whether they're in Boulder or in Florida. You know, hey, speculations, whatever. I'm sure somebody out there in the comments been following everything hard and they know everything. So let us know in the comments what you think. Are they chilling, riding around in Florida, down in Miami? I think I saw Shedeur just post he was down there. Or are they back in Boulder where it's colder? Who knows? But either way it go, they're together. The big fella look like he's in hand and in sight. And it's going down. I told you he'd be coming around the mountain when he comes. You feel me? Think right now, though, man, this is hilarious. What a saga that's been played out. Jordan C. Hey, shout out for the super chat for the Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas to us all. Coach Hayes, where you at? Coach Hayes, where you at? We don't know. We're not worried about that. Slap him. Tim, I appreciate that dub, man. I appreciate that dub city right there. You just made me say super chat real loud. You know what I'm saying? One time for the dub, one time for the $4.99, for the $1.99, and the other $1.99. I appreciate all the super chats and the looking out and the support, especially during this holiday season. I will be coming on throughout the holiday season for all the support and leave you guys with everything I can. Somebody just said, send me the link. Hey, just go type in BiggDoggChico on YouTube. If you haven't hit the like button yet, you can hit the like button for free. And that's just supporting a young black brother doing a YouTube page. I mean, relatively young, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Jordan Seaton, Deion Sanders Jr., Shedeur Sanders, Colorado. Is he officially a Buff yet? Did he sign and everybody just speculating, don't know what's going on? That man could have signed Wednesday and never said anything. He could have signed Thursday and never said anything. He could be signing right now, and y'all will find out when you find out. So hold your horses. Don't get your stuff in a bunch. You feel me? Stop trying to down a young man. Oh, we don't want him now. We're part of Buff Nation for real. We don't want him. Come on now. Come on, man. Now that offensive line looking solidified. Shout out to David Connor. Shouts out to Tyler Brown. Tyler 01 in the building. Shout out to my dog, Chris. You feel me? C. Johnson, Big Benson, Big Mayers, Big Jakiri Walker. Hey, man, we got some guys on that line. And I got some information that Jordan Seaton will be battling it out with the big fella on that line that we didn't expect to. So it's going to be a lot of competition at that left tackle. At that center position, I'm going to project Tyler Brown and Walker to be battling there. Tyler Johnson and Mayers and Benson to be battling for the interior O-line spot, left guard, right guard, and then right tackle. Who's going to play there? Who's going to be plugged and play at that right tackle position? A lot of questions to be answered on that offensive line, but I think we have the guys in place to answer. Hit them with the super chat once again. Thank you so much, Marie S. out there in Mississippi, baby, for this holiday season. Hey, Chico, I'm glad you said something about the other channel. I thought someone was poaching your content. Merry Christmas. No, thank you guys. That is, I put it on there, the dual stream. I've been had that channel a while ago, but people started watching the Big Dog Chico channel. So I still have that Coach Prime in Colorado channel where I'll be uploading more content on. But right now we're trying to build it up so we can get enough subscribers and enough followers. One of my moderators or someone can put it in the chat so that you'll know where to go subscribe at. But it's live right now on YouTube also. Also, right down below is my Facebook. If you're on Facebook, hit me up on that. Thank you so much, Marie S. on that one time. I appreciate y'all in a real way. Skull Buffs in the building. Chico, can you do a live New Year's Eve show to bring in the New Year? I'm with you, baby. I'm with you. I'm gonna have to do it on your guys' time though, but you know what I'm saying? Somebody just hit me on Instagram right now. Let me see. I got to do it on you guys' time so y'all know this. What is this right here? Somebody just sent me a picture. I'm on. What's this, Big Saints? Okay, bro, I got you. Going to inbox your fam. Appreciate that. What's going on? Jack Bailey is preseason O-line scouts. What? What's going on this text? What you mean by this? I'll see about that. Let me hit up my dog, see if he want to come on right now too. Let me see. Where you at? Where you at, Big Dog? There you go. Just letting you know it was me, fam, who was coming. Oh, I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Big Dog. Appreciate you guys coming. Appreciate everybody coming on here. Big LT just put it in the chat, right? Big LT, man, much love, dog. From the get-go, Big Dog. Much love. You feel me? For sure. We're going to link up one day, too. And you already know it's going down. You know what I'm saying? My dog just put it in the chat if y'all don't know. Get with it. Said, Chico, you should bring on some folks onto your panel. Anybody want to come on and talk? Yeah, I'll put it in the chat right now. How much time do I have? I got a good 30 minutes. I can stay on here if y'all want to come on and talk and let me know what y'all thinking. Anybody subscribe to the Coach Prime in Colorado channel? That's my channel. I appreciate it. It's streaming right now live also. Y'all can go subscribe to that and run that thing up. Let me see. I'm putting in the chats right now. Put in the chats right now. Boom, it's in the chats right now. Everybody's invited. Everybody's invited. Get LT on there. Everybody's invited. Let's go, baby. First come, first serve. Get up on this thing. I think we got like 9 slots. If y'all want to open it up that wide, pause. If you want, it's the holiday season. Whoop-de-doo. You know what I mean, right? You know what I mean, man. Come on now. Those questions. A bunch of former starters, guys with pro grades, big run blockers, pass blockers, guys who only given up 1 sack throughout the whole year last year, like Benson. Hey, man, I'm confident in that O-line. I think Shedeur Sanders will be upright a lot more than he will be on his backside this year. So the guy. Y'all caught that? Hey, by the way, if you come on, show your face if you can, dog. I want to talk to somebody. I don't want to talk to no emojis. I don't want to talk to no avatars. Show your face, dog.
I'm out here in the streets right now.
Put your face on camera for $1,000.
You put my face on camera for $1,000.
Put your face on the camera for $1,000. What's happening? Who up in here, man? We got ATL up in here.
I got ATL.
We got Cedric. We got Coach K. Oh, now what's happening? Who want to talk first? One mic at a time. One mic at a time. I can hear you.
Oh yeah, my fault, bro. I'm driving right now, so I can't really show my face. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, I'm driving.
All good. Talk to me. What y'all think
Yo.
about the big time? What you think about big time signing on?
I'm gonna be honest. He had people. The craziest takes. He had people questioning his mental health. People people were like questioning his mental health just because he didn't do it the traditional way. I guess how people would say it, and people was really panicking.
Sorry about that. Go ahead. People have what? Did you mute yourself?
You can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I said Jordan Seaton had people like questioning his mental health. Like there were really people questioning his mental because of how he handled the whole process, and people were panicking, thinking that it was he was gonna end up like someone said he was gonna end up in Oregon. Somebody said, "Oh, I heard that he's gonna be a Duck," and all types of stuff, and it was crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot of stories floating around out there, and that's usually what happens. A lot of stories float around. People say whatever, and then just it's almost like a plan. It's almost like you can set it up to where let me see I stop screen to where you can let people talk, and they're gonna talk themselves into a hole. You know what I'm saying? So with them waiting till the last minute, people are gonna come out and show their true colors.
That part. You see,
so, we got IV4 up in here. We got William. What's happening, y'all? What's happening?
What's up? Yo. What's up?
What's in from?
I'm rapping from Northern Virginia.
And we got VA up in here.
Chico,
Alabama.
I had a question.
Alabama.
Florida.
Alabama up in here. Florida up in here.
Chico, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
So I live in Jersey, and then I remember one time I heard you speaking, and you said you was like shout out to East Orange, and I was like, hold on. So you been out here in Jersey?
Hold up. You said East Orange, then I shout out East Orange, then what?
You shout out you shout out East Orange, and I was like, hold on, like he's been out here to Jersey. You're like familiar with the Jersey area?
Have I been to Jersey? Yeah, of course. I've been to Jersey.
That's crazy because you said East Orange. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I know a little something. I've been out there to Camden.
Okay.
I've been And where else? Shout out to my dog Raw Bucks out there in Jersey and Philly. Also, Raw Bucks. I don't know if you guys know about him. Underground artist, but shout out to him and the whole squad out there. But yeah, for sure. For sure. Shout out to my
man Chico worldwide.
For sure. William Berry checking back in.
Yeah.
East Orange. Said Chico a fugitive. Damn. I can't just be well traveled. I gotta be a fugitive. All right. Who else we got up in here, man? Shout out to y'all. What y'all think about that good news, man?
Great news.
Hey, he signed yesterday. I already knew it.
Right.
He had signed yesterday.
I got to call myself out, man. I was doubting it. I didn't think it was gonna happen. So
stand strong, man.
I think he was playing. I won't say he was playing us though a little bit. You know what I mean? It was already gonna happen. You know what I mean? He's down in Miami chilling, and we out here sweating bullets. You know what I mean? So the whole time, the deal was done. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. I think it's been done. Like I said, I think it was more of a let everybody show what they feel and
true colors. Yeah.
That's what I got. There.
I wasn't doubting it on the button press when he had the button press that he did on the DM, but I started doubting it when he got on live with Boo Carter. You know.
Oh yeah. Man, that would have been cold blooded if he was acting the whole time.
Yeah.
Man, Coach Hayes was dancing on our grave.
He with the body blows.
Hey, Chico. I think Shador sealed that deal though, yo. For real.
I think so too.
I think he sealed the deal.
In some ways, or at least it did. At least, all right, let's just put it like this. For what we saw, what everybody saw, in some ways, what was shown, it looked like, I'll just say this, it looked like that Shador, let me rewind. It looked like maybe they knew that the guy, Jordan Seaton, was kind of thinking about and having reservations about everything, what was going on. And so they were sitting back like, you know what, dog? They were talking to him, whatever. Like, hey, man, hey, listen, man. Either they said we got to go down there and close this out, or they already knew we coming down there Friday. Just hold up, wait on us, and we're going to come to your signing, and we're going to go shopping, and we're going to, get an NIL bag for this because we're going to announce it at this place that's going to pay us to announce it there. It's a lot of things, a lot of variables in there. Or it could have just been at the very minimal, like you said, Shedeur sitting back watching like everybody else, and then he finally got fed up and like, listen, man, listen. What other quarterback coming down here, flying down here to get you? What other quarterback, we going shopping together? What other quarterback can do these things that we're doing together?
It was sealed when it got undisputed, man. It was sealed. Everybody just started running with assumptions after that.
But Maryland, though, like we almost lost him to Maryland. Like I still won't ever let that
that even make sense. Come on, man. Did that make sense though? Think about
we almost lost him to Maryland, dog. That's bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Look, that came out. I said this couple that was an anonymous reporter that 247 couldn't qualify or like show any kind of clarification that his information was true. Then it was all anonymous stuff talking, bro. It all came out Wednesday when he didn't sign. But Prime said 2 weeks ago he was going to do this for all his recruits. From the first 7 linemen to now, nothing's changed. Everybody's got excited on Wednesday. Like you said, for real. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, why everybody this? I told Chick, like, remember I said, man, this is all Prime. Like, of course you're going to let all the other high school recruits get their little day to shine on Wednesday. But, Prime going to keep the light. You go ahead. He going to show you made a bad decision already because, look, you already forgotten about boo-hoo. Boo what? We out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Seaton going to be hot all year. See, you going to be hot all year. Nothing changed. That's what he's doing. Like, it's a wrap.
Yep. Well, people don't understand, man. It mess around was all playing, man. It had to be up their sleeve, man, because, like you said, that was too much of proof that you can tell when he was on the Undisputed that that's how he really felt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can tell that's how he really felt. All that other stuff, I think it was more of Bill Paulo was it. I don't think it was completely thought out. I think they were just going with it as it went. You understand what I'm saying? Like
that's Big LT.
Maybe to draw it out, but not to go ahead.
No, I was saying that's Big LT talking right there, y'all. If y'all don't know, I think it was more of if anything, I think it was probably it was agreed upon that we'll do it on Friday, right? And then everything else in between was kind of like, as Jordan Seaton said, not step by step. Just whatever you do in between that, Jordan, you do it. However you string it along, you do it. But just know Friday we coming down there and we're gonna close this deal, big dog.
I just had one
Wednesday, and we just not gonna tell everybody we're gonna sign Wednesday, and we'll go like that.
I just had one wish. I just wish that he would have gave Oregon like false hope. I wanted him to hurt Dan Lanning because I don't know what he got against. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with that. I agree with that.
Hey,
I'm with you on that.
We're not petty, man. We classy, so it's about good attention.
But at the same time, we don't know what he done told Prime and the staff about what the other coaches was coming to him. You know what I mean? That could have also been employed to turn over these other coaches' hands to see what they talking about. You know what I mean? For way to Prime to get information, how much they was off on him, what they were saying about him behind his back, this and this and that. What other players was they also trying to poach? What other tactics was they using to keep these recruits from coming to the school? Because we all know it's a ploy and some kind of major factor out there that's trying to keep Prime and CU successful. You can see it plain and simple.
Right, so you saying
did you hear what he said though?
Intel agent, he said, "Go in and give me some intel, son. I didn't know what he's talking about in these streets."
Did you hear what he said though? He said that they came after him harder after he went on Undisputed just to try to slight Prime, which is nasty. That's nasty. They just wanted to hurt him, so they wanted to get Seaton. They didn't really care. I don't think the powers that be cared where he went. They just wanted to hurt Coach Prime. They wanted to get him away from Colorado, whether it was to anywhere else. They just wanted like Coach Prime to like finally, I guess, panic in a way.
Right, but you see it right now because they quick to spread the lie, but they slow to tell the truth. Think about that.
Oh, fact. It took the longest. On three, still haven't even put on their site that he signed. 24/7 just now did it. I've been checking it since everybody first started posting that he signed. They weren't trying to believe it because now it makes him look silly, man. The recruiting service on three and mainly on three and them covered them other guys that's been out there talking to other reporters if you want to call them. That makes them look silly because they just said he was 100% going committed, supposed to been flipping to Maryland or this school. Yeah, that makes some guys look silly, man.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I was laughing at that stuff too. You exactly right on that. I agree. It makes them look dumb for even posting stuff like that. But they be wanting to be first rather than being right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's be clear. I just want everyone to let's talk about this for a second. Is it hard to conceive or think that he would consider the place that was recruiting him for 4 whole years, Mike Loxley, a black head coach, someone who's known him his whole life, like down the road you know what I mean though? Like we're all discrediting the fact that's like a genuine possibility. And in our forums, we were like down to the wire, like going back and forth. And then the crystal ball came out, and all of us are like, "Why did he do that?" Like because
one time, let everybody know who you are. Let them know.
DMVU. I'm based in Maryland, and I've been going through the loop a little bit here. So like in our forums, like we've been all like discussing all the possibilities of what's going on, and it's been like a battle back and forth, like negotiating. Like this has not been a planned like thing. It's the fact that Deion has the goods, he has the resources, he's the most networked person in college football, like when it comes to entertainment and when it comes to like bringing people's their dreams to fruition. He can make like so much happen, and like the one thing that's been bothering me is that people are like discrediting that effort that is going on. Like Maryland's like an afterthought, and for our program, we're like, dude, like this is something that it would have been huge for us. Like it's big for your program because Jordan he's big for any program. He's big for any program, but for us. We could have recruited so much better too. Like he's a placeholder for any program for recruiting. He's a beacon of light, and that was like, and then it's taken away, and we're like, all right, let's keep moving. This is a Maryland thing. This just happens every year. So yeah.
So even with him coming, then you guys just lose your middle linebacker out there in Maryland.
Not yet. I don't think so.
Barman, what's his name? Barman.
I thought you were talking about Hippolyte. We lost him.
When I saw him out here in the Polynesian Bowl, and I had never seen him before, and I just looked at. I know a dog when I see a dog. I'm sorry. I know a dog when I see a daggone dog, and I saw this kid out here at the Polynesian Bowl. I was there for Travis Hunter. I noticed him. I noticed number 33, who's for Penn State. What's his name? He's a dog. A bunch of these guys who were out here for the Polynesian Bowls, I noticed them, and Barman was one of those guys at middle linebacker who I was hoping would go with Jackson State. I was wishing upon a star because I wanted him to go with Coach Prime, and then to see him in the transfer portal and now going to Michigan, they're having all those problems.
We were playing Michigan close. We had a tough game in the beginning of the game against them. We like gave up a safety, and like it was kind of embarrassing to start the game off. But late in the game, our defense like picked it up, and Barham picked off JJ McCarthy, and we're like, and he's had a pretty good year. He has been performing really well, but then money talks, man. That's how Maryland's like a farm system right now. It feels like we're recruiting people, we're developing them very, very well. And honestly, it's like, hey, do you want to put on for your city, or we understand if you want to leave, we'll try to find the next best thing and next man up, whatever.
But Maryland got money, right?
No, dude. Not compared to.
Add to that. People were saying in my chat last week that days ago that Maryland is one of the richest places, and they got a lot of money.
Yeah, but it's not
the Under Armour school.
Yes, but you have to understand, Under Armour does not solely rep Maryland. They rep so many other programs too.
No, but didn't it base out of Maryland?
Yeah. Kevin Plank is from Maryland.
That's what I'm
saying.
Yeah,
he's invested like in different facilities in Maryland and stuff, but he can't hold up an entire college program, dude. But
you guys are like the Oregon of the East. Like,
no, we're not. No, we're not.
Nah,
we are not.
Under Armour would put in and invest like that into them. They probably could be like the Oregon of the East.
They got the money. They got the money.
We do not have the money.
Who has a long-standing relationship with the owner of Under Armour?
Hey Chico, to add to what he's saying,
he
doing
does.
Seaton on his Instagram.
True.
The first offer that he received was from Maryland. If you look on his Instagram, it automatically shows that. But going back to
the area
recruiting, Deion said this morning, it was kind of a shocker. He said that his sons are his lead recruiters. When he was looking at the video with Bucky in the car with Seaton, and also Shador. Pretty much, he got a team chat with the recruits. So I didn't know he had that. And he said, if you in, you in. If you out, get lost.
That's major. That's the thing nowadays with these guys. Just like we have a group right here, we're talking. We got 1,100 people in the chat with us. We're connecting right now. As back in the day, this couldn't really happen. What we had 3-way back in the day, on the phone. You call somebody on 3-way. But now these kids can go out there, they can connect, similar to what happened in the NBA when cell phones and text messages really came about, and now LeBron can directly connect with Dwayne Wade, and now they can connect, without agents and stuff. It's now happening in college football to where Shador Sanders can connect with all these guys. They can connect with other guys without the interference of a quote-unquote recruiter or a coach or a parent. I can connect with him directly. And who's more influential? I learned this in marketing, not to be long-winded, but I learned this in marketing or events and stuff. The best marketing is word of mouth, is a friend telling a friend, because you're going to believe what your friend says, right? So if they tell you to come to this party, you're more likely to go than a stranger telling you to come to this party. So I think that's what's Prime having. Lil LT, what's happening?
So here's my take on it. Can y'all hear me? Here's my take on the whole thing, right?
Yeah. Let them know
checking in from. Oh yeah, I'm Cedric, chiming in from Alabama.
All right.
So all right. So this is my first time on the channel. I just been following a lot of stuff that's been going on. And so my take on the whole thing, and some may disagree with me, I honestly believe that this was a plan from Coach Prime from the beginning, and maybe his, Bucky had something to do with it. His kids kind of chimed in, and Jordan Seaton got in. I think the reason why I believe it, I think it was to give him more publicity. If I say that right, publicity. For NIL purposes. Also, not just that, is to become more of a magnetized to other organizations. Right now, I personally believe that a lot of people may not know that when they met up in Florida, they was able to sign a center, Cash Cleveland, that played with Seaton at IMG.
Yep.
I believe that Coach Prime is trying to set up something, and I know they got Under Armour stuff going on too, maybe a pipeline, getting the best students right out from IMG, and Jordan Seaton is that, that lifeline, that connection to that. So, and a lot of people don't even realize that Jordan Seaton signed yesterday. He could have released that information yesterday. We late to the party. He already signed. He signed before he did that live. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't even realize that a lot of that stuff was a part of the plan to kind of get all the eyes and all the attention and show other kids, listen, you want that spotlight, we're gonna get you that spotlight. He was talking to Stephen A. Smith saying, listen, you come to Colorado, that spotlight got a bright side and it got a dark side. When you on and when you popping, you're gonna get all the accolades, all the credit, all the spotlight. And when you ain't on point, you're gonna feel it. So that's my take on the whole thing. I mean, y'all can chime and let me know what y'all think, and no credit to Maryland or nothing, but I just think that all of that was a part of just trying to get that light. You know what I mean? Keep that light on Colorado, get these boys that money.
I guess.
Hey, Chico, I could pick up after what he said.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Jump on. Who
My
that?
bad. This Tyree, bro, from Georgia, Marietta, Georgia.
All right.
Look, so just picking up off what he said, what, bro?
No, go ahead. Tyree from Marietta, Georgia. Go ahead.
Yeah, just pivoting off what he said about it being like planned and everything. I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them, you know what I'm saying, them bandwagon Bucks fans that was upset that he didn't sign, you know what I'm saying? But like it wasn't like really like being a hater or nothing. It was just the principle of him going on undisputed 2 weeks ago and then like being undecisive about it 2 weeks later. You know what I'm saying? So I was one of them fans, I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time, I feel like it was planned. I mean, because I said if he end up signing with Colorado, it's because he trying to get that trio. Because like I said, I be peeping a lot of stuff, and they was talking about a trio. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he has certain people that he was trying to get flipped to Colorado, and when that didn't happen, that kind of like paused it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And he like, okay, boom, 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 and that's how he got the center. And I feel like it's still gonna be like one more person committing because they kept talking about a trio. So that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like everything was planned, and he trying to get like people to like come to Colorado. You know what I'm saying? See who was like really fooling with him. Like if who Carter was really his friend, if he really gonna try to flip the other guy that had flipped to Maryland, he was talking about and stuff like that.
Yeah, Braden Lane.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like.
That just means you care, brother. That's all that's all that is. That just means you care. You know what I mean? Because you still a fan. You know you care about the team. And,
I'm a Deion fan. I'm following Deion.
Yeah.
Like I ain't like I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't no Colorado
that's all
fan.
it is, man.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a Deion fan. So when somebody like Hakeem Williams and CL3 and Boo Carter and all these dudes,
you just didn't want to play a game with the squad, with the squad and Prime and stuff
like
that. Yeah, I understand. Man, we cherish this squad and Prime, man. But we actually care about what you know what I mean. We care about what's going on up there.
He did everything he said he was gonna do. He said he was gonna sign on Thursday. He signed on Thursday. He said he was coming to see you. He still came.
Wait, he signed. He signed Friday, didn't he?
No, he signed yesterday.
No, he signed.
He signed yesterday.
How you know he signed?
No, he made it known.
They just didn't push the
No. Yeah, because he said he had real quick on Wednesday. He tweeted real quick that he was going to IMG to sign. So on Thursday. So that's what he did. He went to IMG and signed. We're looking at
either way, it's announced on Friday, of course, that he signed his letter of intent to financial aid stuff to play at Colorado, and I think he'll be an early enrollee, which would be a good thing for him to get in that thing, get stronger. Right now with Coach Mo, as soon as they can get in there, I think offensive linemen and defensive linemen especially should be there. Yeah, Cash Cleveland is a preferred walk-on. So I think they're just adding depth on that offensive line and a lot of competition. Like I said earlier, I think David Connor is one of those guys that's going to get moved from right guard to left tackle based off some of the stuff I saw him post. He'll be competing with Seaton. So that means Seaton is not a shoe-in to start over David Connor. He's a young guy too. In his sophomore season, came over last year from Florida.
Hey, Chico, you said Cash is a walk-on?
Yeah, Cash Cleveland will be a walk-on.
Oh, I thought he didn't get a scholarship.
And that mean he want to go to Colorado. He wasn't paid, and you know what I'm saying. He wants to be a Buck. He likes what's going on up there. He's friends with somebody around in that group. Hey, and don't discount. Don't forget about Watkins. Just because he ain't committed, don't mean he ain't committed.
Who?
Winston Watkins.
Other IMG guy
Oh,
went.
I think LG.
Man,
Hey, what's
Listen,
up with the
Jim
trio
Butler.
though? Hey, Big Dog Chico. So, like, do you believe that it was supposed to be a trio? You know what I'm saying? Like, they were talking about a trio. You feel like it's another person that's gonna commit from IMG or like another big time person? Because everybody kept talking about a trio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that could have been anybody. That could have been the guys they were talking about, Boo Carter and the kid that went to
Okay.
Maryland, and then they just ended up going their own ways. Like I said, I was in a similar position, but to where amongst my friends, I was the most sought after recruit, and then I had a defensive lineman that had one offer from the same school I had offer from, and then I had two other guys who I felt like should be getting recruited, kind of like Cash Cleveland might be in the way of Jordan Seaton, who I felt like should get scholarships, who I know they can play, but they might be getting looked over. And so I was like, listen, all right, y'all two come here as walk-ons. I know y'all get a scholarship within the first semester. And they offer my boy, all four of us can go up here and we can really wreck shop. And now you're going somewhere as a team, and now you're more comfortable, with your home team coming up there.
Colorado's tough though, man, with the rebuild for giving scholarships. Like, he has to really earn it, like, because they're not giving scholarships to anyone.
Hey, how many scholarships are left available?
I think it's four, maybe five left.
So we pretty much
got a few left.
Pretty much a wrap.
I think those will be saved for after the bowl season because we still got more to add.
Because he hasn't done the whole like surprise someone with a scholarship thing at CU yet, right? Like a walk on. Not that we've seen. Yeah.
Shout out to Coach G for the super chat right there.
You know something else, Chico?
Yo,
IMG, that opens up a pipeline to IMG. I don't know if everybody know this, but
yeah,
you got a couple guys that made it to the NFL out of there. Odell Blackman Jr., KJ Hampton, Grant Dilpitt, Savion Smith, Daniel Falile. So that opens up a pipeline. That's a beautiful thing.
And man, listen, if you want to talk about pipelines, you got to bring up Buford, Georgia.
Yeah,
That's one of the best high schools in the South.
Now that one right there, if they can get, because I don't know if you guys know, but Buford does not really have a good connection with Georgia. Like, for some reason, their kids in Georgia, there's like some disconnect there. Like, besides KJ who just flipped, but if they can get Buford in that pipeline, whoa. Because then, we're talking about the trifecta. You're talking about Georgia, Florida, Texas.
Yeah.
Just asked too.
I mean, you got to put the DMV in there, baby. We can't talk about St. Francis or like DeMatha. Like, come on.
Yeah,
that's good counsel.
I'm talking
like,
about
come on, baby. Like Freedom High School. Like, what about Highland Springs? Like,
name some of the players.
And what they not mentioning is that
Stonebridge High School, Ashburn, Virginia.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor. No, what's the kid's name?
What they not mentioning, Big Dog, is that kid, Bradley, I think that's the name that played with Omar White. He won Georgia Player of the Year this year.
Wait, he didn't. I thought he didn't play this year.
No, not Omar White, the other one. I think it's Bradley.
Montre Bradford?
Eric. No, not Bradford. I think his name was Bradley.
Nah, he talking about the same dude that went to Valdosta High
Eric
School.
Brantley.
Yeah, Brantley.
He wore like number 10 or 8 or something like that. He wore like a low number.
Do y'all know that
he won player of the year in Georgia this year. He was undersized.
He was the quietest commitment I've ever seen in my life. He committed and did not say a word for like 300 days.
Yeah, facts.
He did not say
But
nothing.
He got his lunch pail. Put his lunch pail and his hard hat on.
I think this right here would be the connection to IMG Academy to start that pipeline.
Carl Reed?
No, big
that's
George.
racist.
Well,
No, he has
Carl Reed.
He has Carl Reed on the thing. What are you talking about? He's like,
that's not Carl Reed.
No, it said Carl Reed. It said it.
Don't forget, Colorado still got a DB from IMG too. That 3-star DB is Islam Salam, something like that.
Solomon?
So yeah, they got some.
Don't forget about
my bad. Solomon.
Right here. This is what I'm talking about. He had this up. Sorry.
Now that's the guy that came in there and they had that speech for them boys. And he was talking about how far, I think how miles long he walked from somewhere to to one point to another.
Yo,
Yeah, ain't he the same dude that jumped
funny,
somebody
man.
in practice?
Yo, Carl Reed was dancing during the USC game, bro. I don't know if y'all saw that. I caught him dancing on the sideline.
That's Swag and Surf.
Yeah.
No, that was Nebraska. What was that? Nebraska or USC?
No, that was the USC game. He was dancing.
USC. Yeah, I did see that.
Wait, are you familiar with Smoke Dixon, Chico?
Smoke Dixon.
The guy on 247 I think he played corner at Alabama. He's a Maryland guy. Him and Carl Reed, like, they do segments together on 247.
Okay.
So,
yeah. Don't forget about Bryce J. Underwood. Don't forget about Bryce J. Underwood. After that stuff jumped.
Wait, 2025.
He gonna swing back around.
Yeah,
he reacted to it.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past that.
Remember, he decommitted, but he also still said that he gonna stick with Prime.
Oh, Antoine,
gonna be there.
Antoine Hill.
Winston Watkins.
Oh, Winston, yeah.
Don't forget about him. 2025.
That's too far away, man.
Tar Hill, $2 super chat. Buford smoked St. Francis 17-0 this year. They said. Easky.
See, that's not a smoke. That's like that. That's a football game, man.
That's a very gentle.
Man.
That's a very gentle.
I mean, you blank them. You blank them.
Is what DeSoto did in their state championship this year out in Dallas. Like
DeSoto smoked
the 72 to 14 beat the brakes off of who was it? They played, man. I think it was one of them Houston schools. 72, man. This is a state championship. 72 to 14, man.
Damn. But all right, so I guess we get back to Colorado signing day. What do y'all think about overall signing day so far? Only 5 high school guys. What y'all think about that? Some people been making a big noise about it. We only got 5, but I read an article and Coach Prime also posted a little quote saying that they're only behind Georgia as far as quality of players brought in.
Yeah.
But as far as overall, yeah, they're lower half in the conference, but they're number 2 behind Georgia with the quality of players. What does that say about the recruiting and the guys that they did bring in?
You also got to realize that the guys that they brought in on the transfer, not all of them are seniors. Some of those guys got extra years.
There you go.
We got sophomores and juniors. About 4, 5. I think of them are seniors. Only this alignment.
The funniest part about that whole thing was someone said that they did not recruit the state of Colorado. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm not gonna
need more comp. Yeah, we already knew that. They asked Deion why he wasn't doing that. He said he wanted to set up a Georgia, Texas, Florida pipeline.
Because come on, man, they highest recruit was that 3-star Chandler, whatever his name was.
Why are these reporters being so like disingenuous though? Like he said what he was gonna do in terms of like 40-40-20, and yet like they make it a big story every year when he doesn't get a lot of high school kids.
What he couldn't,
you know what I think it is?
It was 30. See, it was 30-something freshmen last year. So a lot of people took up Schollies. He couldn't really get freshmen. Next year he's gonna have more seniors to get more freshmen. Next year gonna be his freshman class. So he's gonna bring in about 20 freshmen and beat
another freshman class
and shock everybody's socks off when he got like 5 or 6 5-stars. If you couldn't handle right now, just go to sleep till next year because it's about to get real crazy up in this piece.
Because his son gonna be gone, and he gonna need that all-star freshman quarterback coming in there. And then I also think what he got an idea of is that remember how he said that he wished there was a way. He said, these kids they want all this money coming out of high school. I wish there was a way that we can assess, we can know their talent before we give them that money. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think when he looking at it like, okay, these transfer portal kids, these are like the kid from Pittsburgh. He's a redshirt sophomore. He got 2 or 3 years left. Russell, 4 years left. What's that other kid? The twins, 3 years left. You see what they got, so you can give them their NIL or whatever they asking for, because there's a proof right there. They basically high school kids.
Yep, exactly right.
What's the eligibility years looking like for a lot of the O-line recruits? I know a lot of them are older, right?
Well, we only
But,
got like 3 or 4. Like again, like we got
I
a bunch of
can
rookies.
definitely go through those.
But you got Yakari Walker, who's a junior.
Yeah.
David Connor is
real
basically
quick.
it's going to be a freshman, really.
Hold on, William. I'm gonna let you go through those, William, real quick. But let me get to the super chats who came through. South Georgia Tar Heels for the $5. St. Francis was ready to fight. They got destroyed the whole game, but I was told it was a down year for St. Francis. I'm just joking, Brody. Shouts out to you. Appreciate the super chat. Also, Mr. Hillsman, he's not bringing in a bunch of freshmen. 40-40-20 is his strategy. Same strategy he had the last 3 years at Jackson State. Exactly what we just went through. I appreciate all the super chats coming through and everybody on the panel tonight. Right back to what you were saying, Mr. Williams. Go ahead.
You got Yakari Walker that's going to be a junior. You got Philip Houston that's going to be a junior. You got Walter Taylor, who's basically a junior, baby Cam. You got Cameron McHale. It's going to be basically a freshman. That's the QB. He might redshirt this year because he's going to be behind 3 people. You know, he's going to be behind Ryan, of course, Shador, and Walter.
I think they're projecting him to be a athlete or receiver also. But like you said, yeah, he could be a quarterback and be one of those dynamic quarterbacks too. So yep.
Right.
That guy's
You got
crazy.
Shaman Mateer, that's going to be a junior. Cordell Russell. Don't got his.
Cordell Russell, the TCU guy.
Yep. So he'll come in as
I think he's going to
baby TO.
Yeah, actually, he got 4 years left.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, what about the line though? Like specifically the O line. Like what? How many years do they have? Because Jordan needs like I feel like if he's got some guys that he can like grow, like continue to grow with for 3 years too.
Well, I name those, but you also got Tyler Brown and Tyler Johnson. Both of them gonna be seniors.
Sabian got 3 years. Tyler Brown got 2 years. I think that they got a freshman guard that just played last year. They got Khalil Benson got 2 years. So Seaton's going to have plenty of Seaton's going to have plenty of offensive linemen.
How
to
many
work
years
with.
does Justin have?
And
Mayer, or what's his name?
I think Mayer has 1 or 2 years left.
Right. He got 2 years. We looking at Seaton is going to be this class with Draylon, Cameron, Omar, him. So Dylan will be Dylan, Omarion Miller, Carmani McClain. That'll be his senior class. So by then, we got 2 years to bring in freshmen to be ready in 3 years. So
trust me, Coach Brown gonna be on top of that.
Yeah,
Coach Brown gonna be on top of that.
Right.
Just imagine if they go undefeated, you know what I'm saying, in the Big 12, they go undefeated and they make it to the playoffs. Come on now more people, like more 5 stars and 4 stars, gonna want to go to Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Because they see the flip, they see what everybody was talking about and what people was hating on, and they see the difference. So a lot more O linemen, a lot more D linemen, 5 stars are gonna end up coming to Colorado. That's why it's so good that they're going to this conference and finna dominate. You know what I'm saying?
So, fellas, I got a question. What y'all think about this lineup? If coach run this lineup, you know what I mean, starting the season, you got right tackle Khalil Benson, 6'6", 320. Right guard Justin Mayer, 6'3", 310. Tyler Brown or Cash Cleveland, I don't know how you're going to do that. 6'3", 310 for Tyler Brown. Left guard Tyler Johnson, 6'5", 320. Left tackle Jordan Seaton, 6'6", 300.
You got to put Justin on there. Yeah,
Justin Mayer is on there. He said
he is right guard.
Okay.
So I would say this. I said at the beginning of the show, I'll say this. David Connor coming over from Florida last year, who injured his pec. He's one to look out for.
That's right. I forgot about that.
I think he's going to be at the left tackle this year, so he's going to be competing with Jordan Seaton. So that's
one could go right and one could go left, because I think
one could go right, one could go left.
Because Khalil, I don't know, man. I don't know about Khalil.
He's out there, but also in his profile, it has that he only gave up 1 sack all of last year. So I'll take
too out of 800. What 800? What
800 plus
800 something.
I think
we got Savion Washington.
Man, y'all start sleeping on Savion Washington. Please stop sleeping on Savion Washington.
You can't sleep on Savion. He's at right tackle also. So you got Washington
go get his cake.
Right tackle, Connor and Seaton at the left tackle. At the center, you can't forget about Hank Zelinskis. You can't forget about Tyler Brown.
Yak Walker is center too.
Jakiri Walker from UConn. Then you got
Cleveland. That's
4 centers right there. Tyler Brown could also be a left guard, but you got Tyler Johnson, who played left guard there too, who's big, strong. I think he's a shoe-in to start, period.
Right. Then they developing Chico like 4 or 5, I think, freshman linemen. I think they got like 3, 4 freshman linemen.
So I think
right.
Prime got options. The boy got options and depth.
Then we got JUCO players that's coming in 3 years left.
Yeah.
Options and depth. You're right. So get off.
Hey, Chico.
Oh, we got that. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, so you remember earlier you was asking us a question about like the recruiting class, how we feel about it because it's only 5 recruits.
Yeah.
Okay, so think about it. Like Colorado did not suck. You know what I'm saying? The only team they got like beat by real bad was Oregon. All the other games was like if only we had an O line,
Washington.
D line.
Yeah, blew out by
You know
2.
what I'm saying?
But
so
Fedora
it's
wasn't
like
playing that game. I can't count that game.
yeah, I know. But look, what I'm saying is though, like we, you know what I'm saying, we don't really need a whole bunch of high school commits right now because what they was doing, they were just getting a whole new team and they see how they played the first year. And then once they see how they played the first year, the people that was messing up, they getting replaced. And that's basically what they did. So they didn't need a whole bunch of high school recruits. They got replaced with people that have experience that came from D1 football. You know what I'm saying? So like we
starters.
Yeah, that could play right now. So we Gucci. We don't need too much. And we got 2 good receivers, Cam and your boy Miller. Like them freshmen coming in. Them boys dangerous, man. We got a stacked receiving core.
I'm excited to see what Omarion Miller looks, because like you saw him in practices, like just being a number 1 receiver in practices. He could have gone to so many different colleges and been a number 1, like, and probably performed unbelievably well. But I want to see what he looks like. Like, did the guy hit the weight room? What does his routes look like? Just in general, I'm just super curious because he's going to be battling for getting playing time again, because you bring in Will Shepherd, like it's
going to be competition. I hope nobody thought
him
that
too.
Be just easy because I played last year. I'm going to be out there this year. It doesn't work like that.
No.
Not college football, not in big time college football.
No.
And Coach Prime even said on the interview we did, each game or each week he wanted to be a competition evaluated, and he wanted to come by Friday. You don't know who's going to play, dog. So you're going to be doing everything you got to do during practice week to be out there on the field. That's going to do the best and get the best out of all of those players by being able to compete the whole week just to get on the field for Saturday.
Yeah, and they thick at the wide receiver position. I mean, you got Cordell, you got Travis, you got
Hey,
Wilco.
look, hey Chico. Hey Chico, you right too, because look, hey bro, look, you know I played, like I said, I played at Wake Forest and I started as a true freshman. I was a 4-star receiver. I could have went to I chose Wake Forest over Mississippi State, Kentucky, Clemson, Miami Hurricanes.
What year?
All of them. 2013. Tyron Jones, Alvin Kamara, Reuben Foster, and my homeboys. I grew up with
Did you know Michael Campanaro?
Yeah, number 3. Yeah, he was my slot receiver. He was a slot receiver. And KJ, Kevin Johnson, he went first round 16.
KJ, I used to train with KJ. I used to train with him.
I wore number 12 at Wake Forest. I wore number 12 at Wake Forest. I was a freshman. I came in with like Corey Holmes and them. But what I was saying though, like I started as a true freshman, right? And then like same thing would happen with Deion Sanders. Coach Grove, Jim Grove, he was my coach. He left because Baylor coach had did some profanity stuff, so Baylor coach had to resign or get fired in 2013-14. So Jim Grove went to Baylor, and then Dave Clawson came from Bowling Green and just made everybody basically like red shirt and leave, and brought in his whole new squad. So same thing Deion doing, I got done to me at Wake Forest, but I ended up staying and getting red shirt my sophomore year. So like just because you start right away don't mean that you finna, you know what I'm saying? Don't mean that you finna stay and keep that position, because like, man, it's straight politics, man. You could bring, like, the coach could bring somebody in that look like you, play like you, all that stuff. But if they more disciplined than you know what I'm saying? They gonna start them. Even if I was like an Odell Beckham and they brought in like some regular dude, they gonna start him over me because he disciplined, he do everything right. So you gotta always be on your P's and Q's when you know what I'm saying, D1 college football, because you can easily be replaced. I promise you that.
Real.
So what team got the firepower to guard all those receivers? Help me understand that.
Nobody.
Like every receiver can go get the bag.
That's
Every
true.
receiver can go get the bag. You gotta guard everybody. Travis Hunter, you gotta double him. If it's 1-on-1, it's going to be a problem.
How can you double when you got to guard everybody?
So you have to guard. You got Travis, you got Will Shepherd, like Baby T.O. Like how you gonna what are you gonna do?
Man,
Who you gonna help?
right there.
You know what you're
Who you
gonna
gonna
do?
say?
You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna do what Nebraska did. You rush 3 and you drop 8.
And still get tagged.
Hey, look, and if we got a running game, too. Say less.
You gotta fill that box, buddy.
And I'm gonna ask y'all on the panel right now. What we
Yeah,
got?
who's
4, 6, 8 people on the panel right now, and I'm gonna give my vote also. We have running backs, Savion Wilkerson. We got Dylan Edwards. We got the freshman coming in, Welch. We have and we got Alton McCaffrey in the backfield. Am I missing somebody off the top?
Porn star.
You said Alton, Dylan
And
Edwards,
then Charlie Offerdahl. All right, Charlie Offerdahl, Michael Welch, Alton McCaskill, Dylan Edwards, and Savion Wilkerson.
Cameron McHale.
Yeah, Cameron McHale. Might as well put him in there too.
Dylan Edwards. I got him.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna pull you up and I'm gonna get you guys comments on what y'all think. Who are your starting running backs right now? I'm gonna start with William right here. Who your starting running backs, William?
The starting running back automatically is going to be Alto, because Alto, remember, he had over 1,000 yards his freshman year. He got that ACL tear his sophomore year, if I'm correct. Mm-hmm. So when he came over to Colorado, this guy was he was still injured. He was still healing. So he told Prime to red shirt. So that's my starter right there. This dude going to be 100% healthy. He told Prime to red shirt him. He was going to take over in 2024. That's it.
All right, bam. Let me go to DMV right there. Who your starting running back?
Alto, easily, I think. And then you're going to have like 4 other people getting jet sweeps this year. Like you're going to have Cam Michael, Travis Hunter's going to get a carry or 2. And I hope that they use I hope to see them like specifically use the running backs a bit more like tailored to their niche. So I just want Alto to get the majority of the carries because that guy, he's just such a well-rounded running back.
Right. Big body back too. Appreciate you, DMV. Tyree, what you think? Who your starting running back?
Starting running back is Alto McCaskill, and I'm saving Dylan Edwards for like my speed back, third down back. Like if you ever play Madden and you see the depth chart, that third down back, that's Dylan Edwards. And then like when I need like goal line stuff, goal line or 3rd and 1, I'll put Savion Wilkerson in because you know he a big boy. He like a baby Jerome Bettis, you know what I'm saying? But Alto, he gonna be my primary back. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna be recovered. He got some old linemen from his old school and some new ones. He's solid. He Gucci.
Yep, good to go. I like that. I used to call Savion the baby battering ram, the road warrior from Chicago, the little bowling ball. But I never said baby Jerome Bettis with that 36 on. I appreciate that. Tyree. Big L, who your starters?
My starter is Alton McCaskill, man. I think he deserved that, man, because he sat back, he sat in behind the scenes and waited. You know what I mean? And I think he's the most proven back, also. And then have him and Wilkerson, they'd be up the middle, the A and B gap back. And that all that outside stuff, of course, there'd be Dylan Edwards and what's the other kid, Braylon Miller.
Yeah. All right. Let me see here. Boom. We got IV4.
Yeah, definitely Alto featured, but I'm a Dylan Edwards fan, man. That kid got jets. I hope he get his man next year. You got to utilize him for sure. So, I mean, I just hope Dylan get his opportunity, man. I love what he did that first game, but other than that, I didn't really see him shine. But the kid got he got super speed, man.
No
So
power.
I'm looking forward to hoping he having a good year. So I'm a big Dylan Edwards fan.
All right. That. Let me see here. Coach K. Oh no.
Starting running back. Now everybody just said Alto, but just to be the contrarian, I'm gonna go Dylan Edwards. I feel like
You stole my bomb.
The biggest thing with Dylan Edwards that happened this year was he couldn't get by the first level. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't getting no type of help, at least when it came to those gaps because they were closing up so fast. But this year, if they can get him to that second level, I don't think there's anybody in the country that can stop him.
Easy money. Appreciate you. Let me see here. Say it. What you say?
Man, I'm with him. Same one going Dylan Edwards. You know what I mean? He put up like 321 in the last year, or this year, 321. And he's little, he's fast. And I think the way that pocket opened up, he can slide right through those cuts. And he's out of there. And then, Altone next. But I think Dylan needs to go ahead and crack that. He got to get his revenge back. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think he should go ahead and start first.
All right. We're going to go to ATL in a minute. Hey, if you guys on Twitter, go ahead and share this thing. We live on Twitter right now. We live on both YouTube pages. If you can, pull out your phones right now, share this thing, like this thing, let everybody know. Tag and hashtag also on Twitter and Instagram. Let's go right here to, who is that? ATL checking in.
Oh, what it do?
The starter running back.
Starter running back. Okay, well, I can't go like the majority of the first participants and go, baby Terrell Davis and say Alton McCaskill. I trust Alton McCaskill.
Yes, sir.
But there's a but. The starting running back, I do still see Dylan. I see DE pitting on the stiff arm this year and being the starting back to get the defense tired real quick because you're going to have to chase him. I think Dylan's going to be able to bust on some counters because they're going to finally get the pull this year and they finally going to get to open up the C gap. So Dylan going to get the break. I think the more the possession back is going to for sure be baby Terrell Davis, a.k.a. Alton McCaskill, because that's the back we need to really take control of the games. Dylan, I do see that like explosive back that we can start and then let sit down for a little bit and let the real back come in and take over. And then we need that possession down. I think, maybe Wilkinson might fit in that, or the freshman, who knows, or it might just still be Alton, you know what I mean? I would like to see that, you know what I mean? But if Alton starts over DE, I had no problem with that as well, but I would like to see, because that 4-2, man, it says you a shoestring away from touchdown every time. You just can't. I love Alton. I love Terrell Davis, but little Damian Thompson something else. That means something else. Little Damian, all you got to tell. Dylan, all you gotta do is learn to stiff arm a little bit and make him grab at you and just take off. They're not gonna catch him ever. And it's gonna be like he's gonna be 10 times better than what Damian was. I see it. I'm seeing it.
So I say, and you gotta learn some patience, man. Patience. There's plenty of holes he could have bust wide open. Niggas outrunning his linemen.
Yeah,
or not waiting a little bit. You gotta learn some patience.
Off screens, that happened a ton. Like it felt like the screen could never get together. The chemistry between Shadur and him was like off a little bit. Like he was either outrunning his blocker. Yeah. But hey, we learn, man. But two things. I don't know what it is, but I love the way Alton McCaskill looks when he runs. It reminds me of like a more physical, like Arian Foster or Jamal Charles. Like he's
Adrian Peterson.
He got like an Adrian James, Terrell Davis kind of.
I think he's more
that Arian Foster was kind of like dead on.
I think like it looks more effortless. It looks like he's floating. I remember when he hit the side, he didn't get many carries. We couldn't see him like he didn't get enough reps. So I'm really excited to see him again. But number two, we have to hold Darius accountable and make sure that he's working out with Alton. Because he said that in his videos that he was going to do that. Because I remember watching it. He was like, all right, are we going to trade? And I'm like, cool. I actually am excited to see if he'll film a video of him working out with Alton McCaskill. That's a piece of content we need.
And so you're right. A lot of people want to compare him to Adrian Peterson. But Adrian Peterson ran a whole lot more violent than Alton McCaskill. He's more of a floater. You know what I mean? More swift.
So would you say? Would you say TJ Yeldon?
Though he do get that.
Would you say
he's
TJ
more
Yeldon?
like you said. No, he's like you said, like a Arian Foster, Eric Dickerson.
Yeah, I like
that.
I
say Foster, man. Foster was.
He said he liked Eric Dickerson. When I talked to him, he said he liked Eric. And funny you said Dickerson be floating because I saw him out here at the Pro Bowl in 2004, I think, when my former teammate Roddy White came out here. So I went to the hotel with him. And the first person that I saw, first two people I saw was Albert Hainsworth. And I was like, damn, that's the biggest dude I ever seen.
Hainsworth.
And Adrian Peterson came galloping. I say galloping. I use that term intentionally. He came galloping by me. I guess he was going to catch somebody who was leaving. But I ain't never seen somebody float by me before. It looked like he took 3 steps and he was 20 yards. I said, damn, that was AP.
That's when
level, dog.
That's when McCaskill. Remember McCaskill last game? He caught that little toss to the outside and he took off and stepped out of bounds. And
that's what
that reminded me of Adrian Peterson. And then the last game when he stiff armed old boy, then he kind of like bounced around outside, ran out of bounds. That reminded me of Terrell Davis all day.
So we got.
But that's the thing. Adrian Peterson ain't bouncing outside and running out of bounds. Adrian Peterson, you gonna have to knock him out of bounds.
No,
he ain't going out of bounds.
He didn't like run out of bounds. He kind of like stiff armed out of bounds. He was still stiff arming going out of bounds.
I think still though that he's still, this off season away from being that 200% you need to be. Mentally and physically ready. And I think Coach Prime was kind of protecting him also behind the offensive line that wasn't really ready to be blocking for McCaskill and, put him at that risk like that. So I think Coach Prime took care of him.
I need Dylan Edwards to hit that Deuce Vaughn mode, because when I see Dylan Edwards, I see a young Deuce Vaughn. And if y'all remember, young Deuce wasn't big. He got swole later on, but if Dill, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, he is a monster in that weight room. I don't know if y'all saw some of the clips. Dude can squat like damn near 3 times his body weight. He's compact, but he's strong.
He is exactly like the player before him, Darren Sproles. Darren Sproles is exactly what you saying. Darren Sproles, same thing 15 years ago. 15, 20, when I was coming up. Then when Darren Sproles in high school, it's Darren Sproles, the same thing Deuce Vaughn is right now. It's just 10 years later.
Here's the next question right quick, not to cut you off, but let me go ahead and give a super chat real quick. Days to come for the $4.99. Appreciate it with the 5 scholarships left.
Yeah.
Some kid might leave after this game. Yep. Prime is always banking on that too to open up those scholarships. Coach Prime is almost like throwing the biggest party in the city, right? And the fire marshal coming there telling you, I'm gonna have to shut it down if you let somebody else in. And coach is like, wait, hold on. What if we let 5 people leave? 5 people leave out, and 5 people probably wasn't even dancing. And then he bring in 4 more quality people who come in and keep the party going. So I think that's what Coach Prime said right now. He got so many people wanting to come in that you got to screen people, and you can't get everybody in at all times. So you hoping somebody leave. If you don't want to hear, leave. Bye.
Let's just hope that they don't go on Whitlock and say that they were told to leave because of the carpet.
That was a joke, man.
I did see who was on there, and one of those kids this summer wanting to come on my show. No lie. He wanted to come on my show and talk. He said, hey, man, can you do an interview with me? I see you doing interviews. Can you do an interview with me? I was like, yeah, you play? Because he had a picture on there. He's like, nah, I'm one of the guys that Coach Prime made leave. I said, oh, I don't want no part of that, dog. On my show, talking about
shut him down.
Speaking of haters, at least Charleston White apologized.
Going over there and holler at
he did. Charleston White
apologized. Speaking of haters, he did.
Did he really?
Nah, man. That was a fake apology, man. That was, that was a humble apology, man. He got whooped on the stage.
That video is crazy.
That
was basically, what I'm saying, his resentment, trying to show his resentment against black folks. That's all that was.
I tried to hit him with the flower pot. But there was some football playing boys. Them boys tackled me and sacked my butt. I went down, man. I said, hey, where the referees at? Wow. I thought they were supposed to be hitting the
smart as hell, though.
I imagine they're still looking for the lineman.
Yeah, but let me see. I got another question real quick before we have to get up out of here. I got a question. Here we go. Right here. What freshman will have the biggest impact? I guess we'll round and robin and once again give your answers real quick. I guess we can start at Big LT now. Big LT, what freshman will have the biggest impact, do you think, this year?
If he commit If he still is able, whatever situation he got going on off the field, get that situated, or more white.
Okay, no. Let's talk about the guys who are committed then.
Oh, okay.
Omar White is I don't know. I don't think so. But
you said out of the freshman class, not the transfer portal.
Class. Let me see. Anybody, any newcomer. Let's say that. Any
Oh,
newcomer.
okay. Cordell Russell.
Cordell Russell. Okay.
No,
TCU.
We'll
say this. Any
new player.
Let's say any newcomer from high
yeah.
school or that didn't play last year, right? So he could be a red shirt freshman. So any freshman, let me revise the question. Any freshman, red shirt freshman, first year player. So it can't be a transfer. It got to be a high school guy or a red shirt guy from last year. Who you guys think? Because it's some guys out there now. Adam Hopkins.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are we going?
I'm gonna go. Oh, go ahead.
Pretty much probably go with either. Can I go either or maybe? I mean, you got three good ones. The running backs, you got Draylon. Well, I don't know if they're gonna get no time, but you got Draylon Miller, Cameron McHale. I'll say Cameron McHale because he can play multiple positions.
Oh, you took mine.
I like that.
Yeah,
he can play multiple positions.
You're right.
I'm gonna go with Cormani.
Cormani McLean?
Yeah,
it's not a newcomer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
He played last year. He's this spot. He's not in this conversation.
What's about?
These for a freshman, so he won't be a freshman next year. He's a sophomore. Red shirt freshman and incoming freshman from high school.
Well, I'm gonna just go with Jordan Seaton with the. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna just throw him out there. I think he's going. I'm gonna just, you know what I mean? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like the big show. I think he's gonna come in and he's gonna prove us that he deserved to be the number one. He deserving to be that number one dude, and I think he's gonna show out. So I'm gonna go with him.
Damn, Cedric, what you think?
Same thing. Everything around Jordan Seaton, man. I'm looking for him to take off. I'm just being honest. I'm talking about swimming on folks. Boom. Everything. Everybody. Boom. Everybody.
He's going to have to be working right now because I like my dog. Going to be playing left tackle too now. I like my dog. I'm going to pull him up to show this footage again. I like my dog.
It's going to be a battle. Believe that.
All right, let me see who's next. I'm just going round and robin. Let me see who's that? Coach K. Coach K, what's happening? Who's your freshman biggest impact player coming up?
The player who's going to have the biggest impact is probably the one who probably made the least noise when he signed, Brandon Davis Swain. I'm telling y'all right now, first of all, we have to look at where our deficiency is and who is going to potentially play first. So if you look at who has the shortest route to play first, you look at D-line. Now, I mean, obviously with like not including Jordan Seaton, but if you look at D-line, I'm telling you right now, bro, Brandon Davis Swain, he get in that weight room and he gets accustomed. I can see him definitely making an impact. Watch his film.
Okay.
Watch his film. He was that guy.
Interesting. No more Jordan Seaton. That's a cheat, man. You can't keep picking Jordan. Everybody knows. How about this? Everybody got Jordan. Everybody else.
Everyone picks. I mean, and then everyone picks Cam Michael too, man, because that guy, it's a cheat code. He's so fast. He is so It's like having Jimmy Horn on the defense too. Like literally, that guy is. If you put him and Jimmy Horn on the field at the same time, there's so many different types of like route concepts that they can do with their different all these different bodies of receivers that they have. It's crazy. Like it's going to be really tough for people to like contain them or just like I guess lock down what their approach to like they're gonna have to look at the personnel all the time because it'll change on how you're gonna play defense because some of those kids they're not gonna be able to run with them. Like so Cam Michael, I really want to see him play defense though. I want to see him play safety, like or like a nickel type of thing. Like that guy is so talented.
Yeah, he played cornerback and wide receiver, and he played a little bit of quarterback too.
Georgia recruited him primarily as DB. Georgia, they were like really mad when they couldn't get him to commit.
That man run a 10-5 and 100.
So we got a lot of people in the chat. Brandon Davis Swain, Brantley or Brandon, Michael.
Yeah.
Swain gonna make a statement. Swain is nice. They must not seen Draylon Miller. That's who I like. So I like Draylon.
No,
Miller.
Draylon. Dude, Draylon's.
Draylon, that's Lil Debo. That's Lil Debo right there.
Guys, you can't be wrong with these picks because there's so many like high quality players that they have coming in.
I'm next. Let me go next. Let me take that Draylon for some.
Who we got a tight end this year?
Matter of fact,
the guy from Cincinnati.
Matter of fact, hold on. I want to take back my guess. Give me Willie Gaines.
But no, I like. Hey, now shut up. He played. We talking about red shirts or incoming freshmen.
You got to give my dog Willie Gaines a shot, and they got to give my dog Willie Gaines another number, dog. Even though my dog Roddy White wore number 22 at UAB his freshman year, and he got off. I thought that was a dope number that he looked like. I thought he looked dope in that 22 out there, but he changed it to 10 the next year.
Chico, I knew Willie Gaines was not going to have a good year. Chico, he was in his own head. Once he saw his number, he was in his own head. I knew he was not going to have a good year.
ASU games kind of Arizona State game took him out when he alligator armed him 2 times like that. But I like Dre. Like, I'm gonna put my pick now since it's kind of quiet. Draylon Miller, you know what I'm saying? That man is amazing. I like his size, 6'1", 200. He put on about 15 more pounds and there were all that speed. You're not stopping him. Like my man just said about the receiver core, I don't see anybody's profile able to match up with these receiver core. You can go track stars receiver squad. You can go basketball receiver squad. You can even go football receiver squad. It's so much in that receiver field. It's crazy. Cam McHale, I don't think he's going to play defense. The defense has a lot of returners coming back. That safety position has a lot of rotation there. I would like to see him maybe in 2 years play back there if he can. Swap like Travis Newell now, get a D on his chest. But I do really have a really good vision of Draylon Miller. This dude this brother, I hate to call him a dude because dude is the stuff around a horse's butt, but this brother right here is so amazing, and I think he's the closest skill player we got ready besides Cam McHale to actually put on the field right now. Everybody been saying it. It's true. I seen his hips, seen the size, seen how he catch. Just got to hold the ball a little better. He's going to do a lot next year. I'm going to leave it there.
Yeah. So if you guys checking in, whoever just checking in, I hear somebody TV back there too. Make sure if I put you on pause, it's just because I hear a TV. I don't know where it's coming from. If you got something to say, you can unpause it. But I just want to reiterate, just because you're just checking in, let me know where you're checking in from. Put it in the chat so we can give a shout out. Appreciate all the super chats coming through. Who we had? Days to Come was the last one. Appreciate you. Whoever unmuted, I just hear you unmuted. Let me see. I think that's IV. Yeah, I think that's you, IV. And then also we have, let me see what happened to Coach Corey. Coach Corey Phillips, I'm waiting on him. He hit me up and said, hey, we having him. Actually, I can share this now. Big Coach said, hey, sorry about yesterday, but I was trying to reel in one of the biggest fish that we needed. So that's what I think that might be telling that, yeah, he did sign probably yesterday. You know, he did sign before the news actually came out. So shouts out to Coach Corey. Hopefully we can have him on the next day or two or whenever and just get some insight from the director of player personnel for Colorado Buffaloes. But
Chico, I got a quick question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
See, because I saw Chase Howell and I saw DNVR. They keep talking about like a person who committed that, like they said that will make everyone like really happy. Obviously, they weren't talking about Jordan Seaton because they were already pertaining to a transfer. Does he play offense or defense? The person who they're like, let's just say, hypothetically talking about, who committed?
Oh, I think that'll be for when we do the interview.
Okay.
Let him spill whatever beans they want to spill. You know what I'm saying?
Nolan, come out and play.
No.
I remember they said, man, you can't hold water.
Nolan went to the highest bidder.
I don't know. I'm just speculating.
He went to the highest bidder.
Allegedly.
That's what they'll tell me, man. You can't hold water. If I got
You ain't tell me nothing. I don't know. Hey, this is all coming from the top of my brain. I don't know what's happening. It might be, it might not.
Yeah, but
I don't
hey,
know.
that's what it is, man. It's gonna be another epic off season, I think, and going into the spring. I think I have some more exclusive stuff for you guys coming before the spring and during the spring. Some stuff that was told to me that could be going on. Just be ready for it. And hey, I'm ready for it. Whatever it is,
What's the record? Real quick, what's the record for next year? What we calling it?
Oh, easy. I say 10. 10 games automatic. I say 10.
Automatic. I want to say playoffs. That's what I'm looking for.
Playoffs. Playoffs. I'm with you. Playoffs.
Hold up.
Playoffs.
What we need to do. We saw what we could do last year. We saw what we could do last year with a suspect offensive and defensive line, right? At a lot of times, even though we were in those games. And if you look at the success of other coaches from back in the day, when in their first year, or any team that make a big jump, before that big jump happens, they start losing by close margins. Now, like William said and Coach Prime said, we lost 2 games that was really blowouts. Everything else was close margins, 3 points or 7 points, 1 possession ball games. So the improvement is like that. Instead of being, this big, it's like that. So if we get that offensive line straight, which I think we have, if we get the defensive line straight, which I think we're in the direction of, and you add in Warren Sapp and his fundamentals and his intangibles, the things that he can bring, I think we're 1 or 2 more bodies away, from here, there, this position right there. I think we need a dog at linebacker. Like Barman from Maryland would have been the perfect fit. I'm sorry, DMV. And I'm not a Michigan fan myself, but I think he would have been a perfect fit.
Well, they were looking at Corey Dyches. He's a tight end that came out of he just hit the portal. He was a great producer for us, and actually Colorado was apparently looking at him, but he's not a blocking tight end. He's more of a pass catcher, and that's not what they needed. So, and they got their guy. So,
they got their guy.
Yeah, they really did.
A guy who can block and run after the catch. I was looking at a kid who didn't even play last year at Miami, but I liked him a lot because once again I saw him at the Polynesian Bowl. That's Jaleel Skinner, and he's a receiving tight end. He just committed to Auburn. And another kid I saw here was Walter Nolan, number 1 guy in the transfer portal. Don't know where he's going to end up. If he can end up in Colorado, though, maybe that'll be that guy that y'all asking about. The big splash.
Man, listen, Chico.
You ain't hear that here.
Listen, Chico, you too nice. When you say that defensive and offensive line was suspect, you are so nice. First of all, they were not suspect; they were guilty. They were guilty. Like
that man put said, "Get a rope."
It wasn't. Who is it? And the guy that lined up in the background to see who it was. The suspects. No, it was them. I'm pointing right at them.
Hey, well, we can't really put too much because again, I'm gonna keep batting for the O-line because Prime, he really had to deal with, second string, developmental players, and we got. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. The man got 4 wins with second string players most of the team. Right. A lot of the teams was transfer students, and with the skill level that he had, any coach. Could you imagine Dan Lanning with CU last year? He would have blew a gasket, had a heart attack, and probably blew his car up. So, for Prime to get 4 wins with them is so exciting and getting me so much confidence and getting way more than he should have had 8-9 wins this year. I'm not even gonna get into the political reference and all that.
Since you mentioned Dan Lanning, he was born on third base, and he thinks that he hit a triple every day of his life while he's
right.
Hey, I'll say
Oregon. Oregon, real quick. Oregon. That's the one team I want to see us play next year. Any possible way we need to get at them.
I don't think so. But Dan Lanning had, in my opinion, I think he had Big Shaq throw the Colorado hat on purpose. And whatever NIL money he had, or they offered him, he probably, hey man, listen, I'll give you 10,000 more if you take the Colorado hat and yank that mug. And just another spit in coach. Well, I wouldn't say spit in his face, but another shot at him, by doing that and having his recruit do that. I really think stuff like that come from those type of guys. And Dan Lanning showed his colors in that locker room talking like that. Yeah, you
why
your
he got
guys
so much
up,
hate in his heart?
but I don't know. That's just I don't know. He's one of those type of guys, man. I think he's threatened by a guy like Coach Prime, a gold jacket guy or a great football player coming back to coach. And he's looking around like, shoot, if all of those guys come back and coach, if just calling names, if Barry Sanders come back and coach or Jerry Rice decides to coach or Ray Lewis or Ed Reed, anybody, one of these guys decide to really coach, a lot of our position is going to be taken, man.
Irrelevant.
We got to band together. Right. I know I couldn't throw a football pass, from here to there. I couldn't jump over a piece of paper, but I've been coaching.
Speaking of hops, Chief,
take my spot.
Hey, Chief. Speaking of hops, I was a third lead. Just to say a little real quick about myself, I came out of JUCO. I was a late bloomer. I didn't even play high school basketball. I played at Triton Junior College. 1990-91. I was the third lead rebounder in the nation. I had 250 scholarship offers. It was down between Hawaii and Ball State University. I wanted to go to Hawaii. My family wanted me to go to Ball State. So I was kind of like in Jordan C's position, maybe if he was in that position.
Right.
So I had that pressure on me. I wanted to go to Hawaii because the coach had came to see me play 7 times. And then my family wanted me to go to Ball State. So I ended up going to Ball State. Things didn't work out. 1991-92. All you'll see is my history of just a little statement.
I can't find none of my stuff from 2000.
Hey, Chico, if I could just say one thing, I gotta head out. Shout out to you, Chico. I ain't gonna lie, Chico. While I'm driving and I'm working, I love listening to all your lives. You and all the other Buff content creators. I love listening to them while I work. Shout out to y'all, everybody on this panel. This is Coach K. Willie Gaines for Heisman. Yeah, peace out, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's bigger than 12-0.
Wow. Coach K, appreciate you, baby. Glad you check us out while you're driving. William Berry, appreciate that information, big dog. And Hawaii is a destination to come to and play. I always say I didn't get recruited by Hawaii. At least I don't remember getting recruited by Hawaii. But I always say, man, if I did, I would have definitely thought about it. But I don't think I did. All of my offers were, I think the furthest away was Michigan, but everything else was like in the region of the Southeast, Texas. I don't think I had too many West Coast teams because, a lot of people recruit for their area, So much love to you guys sharing that information. Appreciate y'all joining me on the panel tonight to have this discussion. And what a day. We got the big fella, a.k.a. Big Time, to come and sign with Colorado. Any last statement, Jay? Hey, anybody, any content creators on here, y'all can go ahead and give a shout out, let them know your pages and stuff. And any shout outs, y'all go ahead and give them in.
Quick thing. I wanted to see what the panel think on this. I know everybody said, most of the panel said that they want to make the playoffs, but I want to know how many games do y'all think they're gonna win? Each panel member.
12-0. Who you with?
I'm always gonna say 12-0. People call me crazy.
Who you with?
That's what I'm going. That's what I'm going for, baby. I'm not counting no losses before we walk into the building. I'm walking to every game looking to win. You're gonna have to beat me up first.
12-0. 12-0. Let's go 12-0, baby.
It's just me.
Who you with?
DMV.
I think I genuinely, because of how you guys are set up, I think 10 wins is like feasible. Like I think it makes sense.
Back off.
10 wins. You got to understand, some of these teams are like Kansas isn't. They're actually a football team now. Like Kansas State, like they've been performing as well. It's going to be Nebraska didn't have a quarterback, so let's see how quickly they can put together one. Their defense ended up being really good by the end of the year, and you're playing at their spot, which that's going to be a tough test because it gets so loud in Nebraska. It is insane. They've sold out how many games in a row? I think it's like 400 and something. It's I don't know. That community is crazy.
We have nothing else to do but shuck some corn,
dude. you just look at their memes. That community is like
going to the game. We are going to the game. They like
it's a cold. It's a cold over there, brother.
Like Neely don't miss no meals. Nebraska don't miss no games.
It's gonna be like a library in Nebraska. You gonna be able to read a book in there and see you come in that book. You're gonna.
I hope so. I hope so.
They defense. Hey, they defense
up in the run.
The reason I just want to say the reason why I've been following all this is one because the entertainment that's around CU in general, like it is a perfect. If you're a program, there's a lot to glean from what they're doing. Not everything can apply to you. You can't get a Coach Prime, but there's certain stuff that you can take from what they're doing entertainment wise and apply it to your program, like little things. Like there's a lot that you can improve on. I think like NIL, UCF did something recently where they did a fundraiser where it was like a competition to where they were going to decide if they were going to there's a song that they play in the third and fourth quarter, and they had their fans and like people fundraise money for their NIL to see if they were going to like cancel that song and make it something else. And they raised like, I think it was like $25,000 just from doing that like contest for where they're bidding.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody has a fan base to tap into.
Yeah, you have to.
Has a fan base to tap into, and you can look at how CUS and Coach Prime has come with his team to tap into the CU fan base, and you can do the same thing for yours in a way. Okay.
In a way.
Everybody needs to get to know my coach. All right, put a camera around him every day. No, he's not going to be as entertaining as Coach Prime, but you can put a camera around him and set up some things and put out content each and every week so people can get to know and your coach, because they'll follow people that they feel
and
like.
It's this too, dude. You right here, Chico, everyone here, the network. Like I have a spreadsheet of how many different channels have like web off of CU, and it's like really it's crazy. It's nothing. There's no other like network like it. It's really pretty crazy. Right. So more people have the opportunity to like uplift their programs if they just make a little content. Just do something.
Just say that again.
Just fucking do something. I'm sorry.
So hey, we appreciate you guys joining on, man. Everybody checking in wherever you're checking in from. I didn't get where y'all checking in from. Where you at, William? Where you at, DMV?
I'm down here by Miami, Florida, and Miramar.
I'm Frederick, Maryland.
Frederick, Maryland. Okay.
I'm out here. Ashburn, Virginia.
Ashburn, Virginia. Who is that? That's not.
Yeah, Anniston, Alabama. Yeah.
That's IV4, baby.
Oakland, California.
IV4 is Virginia, and ATL is in Oakland, California. Yes, indeed, baby. We appreciate y'all checking in once again. And don't be afraid, man.
Merry
Come
Christmas,
on,
Chico.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's,
Christmas,
all of you guys.
Merry Christmas,
Happy holidays, guys.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Come on back, man. I'll be back here before Christmas. I'll be back at what's the day? Today's Friday.
Today's Friday.
Today's Friday. I'll probably have a show tomorrow. Definitely. I'm not sure if it'll be live, but it definitely have an interview live that I'll be taping. If it's live, y'all jump on, ask some questions. Christmas Day, who knows? I might pop on. But I'll definitely be on day after Christmas. It's going down a major way, man. I appreciate all the support from everybody out there. I'm signing off right now. BiDub, DOW.
Run them lights up.
Run them lights up. Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, G.
Run them lights up. It's official. Skull Buffs, the big fella, Jordan Seaton, is a part of the Colorado Buffaloes, as he posted on his Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all the social media and such. It's going down, man. Colorado is solidifying this playoff, this natty championship run, as Coach Corey Phillips said. Y'all stay tuned for more shows. Prime Parents coming up next. We got live interviews, reactions, and so on. We're doing it in a different way, in a way that only I can do it. We ain't looking at nobody else. We ain't biting off nobody else. We're doing what we do. You understand me? Appreciate everybody who came on the panel tonight, man. All the experience that we have, fans we have, support we have, whatever you call it. We appreciate it, man. Let me see here. Somebody hit me right now before I can get up out of this thing. Scove Buffs Memes. Shout out to you. Jermaine King, 09. DMVU. Cameron. IV4. Yes, indeed, baby. Priscilla checking in. Isaiah checked in. Mike, Nelly, Robbie, DB, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Chris, Mark, Red, Dave, Roll. Peace out, baby. Thanks again, TM. Dallas, Texas. Big LT said, great show. Merry Christmas, Chico. I appreciate you, Big LT. That's fam right there. Happy holidays. Be safe, everyone, D Square said. Ashburn Cowboys fan. San Diego. Shouts out to El Cajon. Savannah, Georgia. Merry Christmas. Austin, Texas. It's time to run them likes up. Alexandria. Chicago, Illinois. Oak Cliff, Texas, baby. Yeah. North Liberty Hour. B-Ham 205. Coach Prime has the Midas touch. Got a lot of Texas in the building, baby. Click that thumbs up button. Appreciate you. We up and about this thing. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah.